welcome back to my channel. So in today's video I'm going to be doing my July makeup haul and my low buy update to share with you guys what I bought and then how I did in the month of July. I did have a $150 budget for every single month. That is for makeup purchases only, and yeah, just here to share with you guys the products I picked up, what I think of some of the products since I have used some, and just share my makeup that I bought in July. So if you want to know the products that I picked up, definitely continue watching. Also, if you're not yet subscribed, please subscribe. I do upload 3 times a week, Mondays, Thursdays, and Saturdays, so definitely subscribe so you don't miss out. And let's just go ahead and jump right in. If I keep looking over there, it's because I filmed this video already yesterday and I sat down to film and I guess my mic was not charged. It died. So I'm on here round 2. So the first product, let me check my battery now because I already filmed a video and now I'm paranoid. So let me check. So the first product I picked up in the month of July was from Mcgrath. They had like a 20 to 50% off sale, and there was 2 products that I've been wanting that I had mentioned in my Sephora 1000 Sephora fantasy cart. And also Heather, me and her kind of DM sales back and forth. You know who you are, girl. We kind of like, hey, there's a sale, you want to check it out? And she does the same to me as well. And I had seen it already, and then she messaged me and I was like, okay, maybe I should definitely place an order at Mcgrath. It's a sign. Just kidding. But so I ended up picking up the Trio Lip Balm Set. You get a clear lip balm, the Flush 3 shade, and Blow Up, which Blow Up was the one that I wanted to pick up that I mentioned in my Sephora fantasy cart. So this is the shade Blow Up, and here is a swatch. So again, they're just balms with a tint on them, and it's really nice for every day. This one is Flush 3, which if you kind of keep going, you can build up the color there. So again, they are lip balms and I really like them. I do find that they're kind of hydrating as well. And then they also come with the clear one, which this one is living right now in my everyday makeup drawer. So I can finish this off and then I'll probably move on to another one and then the last one. So these are nice to kind of give hydration to your lips, and also you do get like a tint of color as well. So I really like those. I also did pick up this palettes right here. I haven't even opened it. This is the Ecstasy Subversive palette. I didn't open it yesterday because I didn't feel like it, but I guess I could now. I don't think I'm going to give it away, so why not? I did see this at Sephora last weekend when I went, and I do think the packaging is kind of cheap, but I heard the shadows are super nice. So here are the shades in here. A lot of these shades in here are repeat shades from the bigger Mcgrath palettes, which I thought was cool. Ooh, that blue is beautiful. Let me do this one and this one. This blue is really nice. Look at that. So here are some swatches. Whoa. How nice are those? So again, I did pick up the palette and the balms from the Mcgrath site. They were both 50% off and I paid $28.92. I'm going to use this in next week's Shop My Stash. I have used quite a few of the palettes I'm going to mention, but some of them I haven't used, so I'll be picking them for future Shop My Stashes soon. Next up, I placed an order at Give Me Glow Cosmetics. Where is it? Right here. I've been eyeing this palette. This is not new. It's been restocked multiple times, but I always miss the restock. So this time I stalked their Instagram and I decided that I was going to pick it up when they had the restock. So it's the Give Me Glow Vintage Rose palette. This is a beautiful palette. Let me show you guys the inside of this. I haven't used it yet. This will be in next week's Shop My Stash. So this is the packaging, beautiful rose packaging, and here is the inside. I'm like paranoid to open palettes up like this now because yesterday I filmed this video and a shadow from my palette, a palette that I'm going to share with you guys, fell out. And I will be putting that clip in this video, even though there's no sound, just so you guys can see my reaction because it's kind of funny now. It wasn't funny when it happened. Here's the palette. This is beautiful. I love that it's inspired by roses. You get pinks, the green from leaves, the red, like beautiful rose colors in here. The shimmers in here are amazing. Look at this. I'm not even going hard. Look, you guys. Like, how beautiful are these? These are all so beautiful. Like, I haven't used it yet on my eyes, but look, I am noticing they're kind of soft, but they're so pigmented. I am excited to use this palette. I'm excited to use it. The pigmentation is obviously nice. Let me swatch the matte shades. Like, this green's kind of calling me. Pretty pigmented. And then this rose color as well. So I didn't swatch the pink as much as I swirled my finger on with the green, but that green is super pretty. So I'm excited to use this palette. Next week I will be using that in my Shop My Stash. So they had a free shipping when you spent $100, and there was no way I'm going to spend $100 just to get free shipping. So I did end up paying with shipping $42.25 for this, and I'm really happy just by swatching it. I'm excited to have it in my collection, and I'm excited to test it out next week in, again, a future Shop My Stash. Next up, I placed an order at Melt Cosmetics, and again, Heather, me and her were like going back and forth, and on the Melt Cosmetics site, they had 20 to 40% off site-wide as well. So I went on the site and decided to order the She's in Parties palette, and this is another product that I mentioned in my Sephora Fantasy Cart wish list. And this is a newer palette, and this was on sale for like $40, I think. I think this palette retails for $49. Again, here's the She's in Parties. Here's what this looks like. You get mauvey and purpley tones in here. This is also the palette I have on my eyes today. I wore this palette yesterday as well, and I thought the palette was super beautiful. The shade on my lid is actually a shade in a Pat McGrath palette that I'm going to share with you guys here soon. But yesterday I used this shade on my lid, and you guys will see kind of a clip of the eye look I had. It's pretty similar to this one, and it was very beautiful on my eyelids. So I do like this palette. Yesterday was my first time using it, and I really enjoyed it. Today on my lids I have this like in my crease, this one also in my crease, this to smoke out the outer corner, and then on my lid again is a shade from the Pat McGrath palette. I really like this palette. I love purpley tones. I'm so used to wearing a lot of like burgundy shades lately that it's kind of nice to switch it up and not use burgundy tones on my eyes. I really am loving these like purpley, like romantic shades. They also had free shipping, which was kind of like a no-brainer to order. I think it was like priority shipping too, that was free. So I ended up paying $42.84 with this. And then later that night I was like, hey, you wanted a blush from them that you also mentioned in your Sephora Fantasy Cart, so why don't you order it? And it was also on sale, and it's this blush right here. This is the Honey Thief blush, and it's very beautiful, like peachy nude type of color. It's very, very pretty. I had this on yesterday. I don't think I wore it today, did I? No, today I have something else, but this is very pigmented too, and I'm excited that I have it now. I think this retails over $20 regular price, and again it was on sale for $15, and I ended up paying $16.07 with tax. Again, free shipping, so I was like, let me just place another order and get this since it's on sale. Next up, I placed an order at Ulta, and I decided to use my Ulta points. I've been wanting to purchase I had ordered the Pure times RawbeautyKristi from the Pure site during the pre-sale, but then I was on my phone late at night and somebody posted that it was at Ulta, and I was like, run into Ulta. Well, like actually my fingers were running to Ulta app, and I was able to get the Pure times Kristi palette from Ulta using points, and I decided to spend 2,000 of my points because it's better to spend your points in bulk instead of just spending $5 here, $5 there. Like, your points are worth more the more you save them up, and use up 2,000 points, which is equivalent to $125. So again, I picked up the Pure times RawbeautyKristi palette, which I did use this palette in a Get Ready With Me trying new products out a couple weeks ago, I believe. So you do get a double-sided palette. You do have the neutral side, and then you have the more colorful side, which I do actually like this palette. When I first use it, it does have a lot of kickback. I forgot that it was a pigment palette. It is a more softly pressed though, because I don't feel like my Norvina volume palettes have as much kickback as this palette does. But overall, I really love the palette. I love the looks I've came up with using this palette, so I definitely love it. I'm happy I was able to snag this up on Ulta. I did end up canceling my pre-sale. I did get refunded, so that was nice. I was happy, you know, getting it from Ulta, getting it for free, using points, and being able to buy other products from Ulta as well. Another product from that order that I really loved and I'm happy I picked up was this ColourPop Pretty Fresh Hyaluronic Hydrating Foundation. I have the shade Light 70W. I have this and the first No Filter foundation. The No Filter foundation I was never really like 100% on, but this one I love. I would definitely recommend. I feel like it makes your skin look blurred. It's like a velvet matte finish as well. I like the coverage. It's not like high coverage or anything. It's like a high medium high medium coverage. It looks super nice. I don't think it blurs pores or anything. There's a primer that I was using with this that really helped with pores, but overall I really love this foundation. I thought my skin looked super nice. I got compliments from a coworker that she rarely uses makeup and she just told me my skin looks super nice, so I would definitely recommend this foundation if you're eyeing it. Another foundation that I picked up during that Ulta sale with my points was this one by Estee Lauder. This is the Futurist Hydra Rescue Moisturizing Makeup Broad Spectrum SPF 45 foundation. I have the shade 2W1 Dawn, and I actually went to Ulta yesterday because I was going to return it because I don't like this foundation. It's too hydrating on my skin, and it actually reminds me of the Too Faced Born This Way, the original formula. I want to exchange this for the matte version. Just because I feel like I'm only going to really use this during the fall winter time, and I already have a lot of foundations and I don't consistently use all of them consistently, and I don't want to add another one to my collection of foundations to only use it like at the end of the year, you know what I mean? Like, it doesn't make sense, and I'd rather buy a foundation that I will use more often, because I know using this in the summertime is just not gonna work out. It's gonna break down, just like the Born This Way original. I don't like that. The matte Too Faced one's not gonna be available until like August 23rd, so I'll have to keep this for a little bit before I can exchange it. And then lastly, I also picked up the Uma Beauty Carnival palette with my Ulta points. I haven't used this yet, and here is the color story in this one. It's super pretty and super fun. Let me do a few swatches of these shimmers. Wow, these are super pretty. So here are some of these shades here. Let's keep going down, I guess. So these ones aren't as intense as the Give Me Glow ones, but they're really pretty. So I'm gonna use this palette as well next week during a Shop My Stash and try to get more use out of these palettes. I'm also going to film like a ranking palette, like recent palettes I picked up, so I definitely want to get more use out of palettes I've picked up recently. And on my Ulta points, since I did redeem 125 worth of points, I ended up spending $6.43. And that is awesome, getting those 4 products. I wish I would have gotten more affordable stuff so I can get more stuff for the amount I spent, but it's okay. I'm pretty happy with what I picked up. Next up, I made another order. It was National Lipstick Day, so I ended up ordering 2 Smashbox lipsticks. They were buy one, get one free. A friend, Stacy, thanks friend, gave me a gift card for my birthday, and I decided to buy 2 of these Smashbox lipsticks. I've been wanting to try the formula. I got the shade Girl Gang, which is this color right here. It's like a purpley magenta kind of color, and I actually had picked up Throwback Jam, but I went to Ulta yesterday and I exchanged it for this color right here, and this is the shade Disorderly. I haven't even swatched this, so let's see. And you can't swatch stuff at Ulta either, so let's see. It kind of looked like a red brown color. Oh yeah, I guess it's more of like a deeper red. I guess perfect for fall time that's coming by soon. It looked more like a red brown in person. It's okay, yeah, but I'm glad I was able to exchange it and get another shade because Throwback Jam was really similar to Girl Gang, so I decided to go exchange that and get this. So I really like the shades I got now, so I'm looking forward to using those. Oh, and for these lipsticks I ended up paying $1.23. So I've been stalking Poshmark and eBay for quite a bit of time since the new palette came out. This Mothership 8 Divine Rose 2 palette, and I wanted the limited edition packaging. I missed it. I didn't even know there was a limited edition packaging that had came out. And I watched a few reviews and I was like, I want the limited edition packaging. I don't just want to get the regular black. So I was stalking Poshmark and eBay, and I ended up coming across a Mcgrath limited edition packaging. Mine has kind of some fingerprints on it because I've been using it, By the way, I filmed this video yesterday and I had a tragedy, so I'm not going to really be able to show you guys. So when I was showing you guys the palette, the shadow, that's the trichrome, fell out. So I'll put the clip in so you guys can see my reaction. Yeah, I was very sad when that happened. So again, I was able to get the limited edition packaging. I had a credit. I have a $100 credit. So I ended up only paying $18.31 for this, which is an amazing deal. And here's what the inside looks like. I'm not gonna super flip it over and show you guys like yesterday because that's how this shadow fell out and it's most likely gonna fall out. I was wondering if I repress this, the trichrome's probably gonna be all mixed and it's not gonna be trichrome anymore, huh? So I'm kind of sad that happened to me, but as you can see, look, it's kind of like a magenta and it's a green flip. It has like gold in it as well. It's really cool. I've been using this in this week's Shop My Stash. It only has 2 matte shades in here, and then I'm like, oh, let me pair these She's and Parties with this palette, and there's only like 3 mattes in here as well. So I'm doing a lot of purple looks right now, which is fine. But right now I'm loving this palette. I'm super sad this shade is now broken. It fell out. But I'm happy I have this palette in the pink packaging. So I'm super happy I have it. And again, I only paid $18.31 for that palette. So overall, in the month of July, how did I do? Again, my budget was $150 and the grand total for July that I spent was $155.92, which I don't think is bad. I only went over budget $5.92. Not bad, not bad. This month I went crazy buying stuff and I feel like I got a lot of stuff for the amount that I paid. I feel like I got a lot of stuff, so that's good. Last month I only spent $49. In May I didn't buy anything. April I didn't buy any makeup. I've been going ham on nail products. As you guys know, I'm starting to do my own nails, and this month I went to my budget. I was like, I want new makeup starting to come out, and I was into makeup. So those are all the products I picked up in the month of July. I have made a couple orders in August now, so I'll have a few products to share with you guys next month. But what do you guys think of the products I picked up? Have you tried any of the products that I mentioned? What do you guys think of my little shadow in my Mcgrath palette and my reaction? I was like, wow, did that really just happen to me? But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. Please also subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you all in my next video. Bye!